Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I am Drachma and this is episode 16. So, what's changed and what are we doing today? Well, what's changed is quite a lot actually. I've got my new armour, mana steel. I only made it temporarily, and that's just iron ingots in the mana pool, in the botany area. And the helmet I just combined with the goggles and I got that. The other thing I want to show you quickly is if we go into Ender mini form very quickly, is I had to fix all this because when I linking it all up, last you looked, and I did tidy it all up, on the back of here, I put some ME storage buses just to connect all this to my ME system. But then I realised, oh, I've put up all my channels. What do? I need some dense cable. So what I did is I got a P2P tunnel with a memory card, saved the settings over, as you can see how wide all the way back there to another dense cable, and then loaded the settings here. I'll probably show that later on as well. And it just linked everything up and got everything to work. So if you were copying my system, which is, well, if you have, that's pretty cool, and it doesn't work, that's probably why, so I apologise. Don't want to end a mini form now. So that's basically the only update, apart from tidying everything up. And what are we doing today? Well, mining has been fun. I've enjoyed it with my big hammer and such. And okay, I've still got bits that need tidying up, and I need automation. But I want a quarry now. So we're going to build a quarry. We're going to set ourselves a quarry up. So what kind of quarry are we going for? Well, I have decided I'm going to go with the Ender Quarry. Dun, dun, dun. If I can spell it, that would probably help. Okay, there we go. The Ender Quarry. As you can see, whoa, a little complicated to make all this, isn't it? Yeah, it's not that bad. I am going to need some buckets actually. I tried to set up for this episode, and as always, have completely failed at it. So I will try and do this as quickly as I can, so you don't all have to. I don't know why I did that. This is the new crafting, by the way, we've got going now. I didn't need to put 3 in, but so this should speed things up a lot more quickly nowadays. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to get some water and some lava for the endothermic pumps, which we're also, generally speaking, going to start using now, in replace of the other pump in the Nether. That one's starting to run a bit, yeah, quite interesting actually. We're still going there. It's still good, but we're probably going to run out at some point soon-ish. But anyway, let's crack on. Okay, let's just type quarry this time. That should come up. There we go. Oh, this is a much better way of crafting. Oh, yes. Okay, the ender quarry. What do we need? Okay, let's start with diamond pickaxe. Shift click to make life easier. Look at that. I've got access to my entire inventory. I'll just pop it back in there. This should make things a lot quicker. Okay, so endothermic pump. We might as well start there. So we're going to need 2 iron pickaxes, because I'm going to make, well, we need 2 of them. So we'll get 2 of them. Let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need 2 eyes of ender. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. So I've got 2 of them. Get rid of that. What else are we going to need? I think we've actually got everything now. Ah, yeah, we could make some of these. Some ender infused obsidian, just some obsidian surrounding an ender pearl. Not all the way, just like that. And you know what we're going to get? We're going to get 2 stacks of that, because that's probably going to be used a lot, because I've just realised we also need something else. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Okay, so now, he said, we should be able to make 2 of these. 1, and yeah, of course, they don't stack. Remember, they're non-stacking. Also, I could have just put it in there. Okay, so we've got 2 liquid pumps. You know what? We'll throw them in the A system. So that's that sort. We got that. We got that. Let's see. Can we make one of these? Ah, no. No, you see, I thought I was clever this time. Was I clever? Yes, I was a little. Okay, interesting crash later. Also, I was recording. I thought since I stopped there. So apologies. Now, where did we get to? Ah, yes, we're getting to the quarry part, and I believe we built everything we need, apart from the ender cores. But what I've actually ended up building is the QED and the ender flux crystals. I will show this recipe quickly, because you're going to need this for the markers, which I've also already made, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the recipe. Really, really simple. I've already shown you how to make these. That's that. Oh, isn't it? It's not hard. And ender influx. What's the materials? Will you come up on here, or will you be a pain in my? You're going to be a pain, aren't you? You are going to be a pain. Okay, they're not coming up there. I wonder why. Okay, let's type ender. Okay, there we go. Really, really simple to make these things. And then what you do is you don't throw them on the floor like I just did. I don't know why I did that. And what you do, you put it on the floor like that, and then you just. This is just how I personally set it up. I'll probably put more of these on, and I'll make one more marker just to show you guys how it works. If I type end, okay. So for a marker, you just need 2 of these, and I believe it's one of these. And what you do is you just do the recipe. If you type on mark, if I just type mark in any eye, You don't need these. They're for normal IC2 quarries. You need to mark out your area for your quarry so you know, obviously, the quarry knows where it's effectively going to be digging. So we need the ender markers, which is simply just this recipe. And it's actually not an eye of ender, it's a normal one. I should have known that one. I only just did it, of course. Still, you know, derpy's derp. So there's always a derp in all my episodes, isn't there? Okay, so you put it in like that. And you can tell it's working because this happens. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. The more of these you have, the quicker it goes. Well, I've got 8 working, so look how quick that's going. But 8 might just be enough. That's actually surprisingly fast. Where did I go? Okay, so there you go. I've got 5 now. I really don't need 5, but now what we're going to need, the last part of the quarry, which is going to be the most annoying part to make, is the course. Because, well, all this is easy to make. It's this, magical wood. You need enchanted books, gold, and a bookcase in the middle. The higher the enchants around, the more magical wood you're going to get, and I have no books. I managed to make 5 books. So, what I'm going to have to go and do is actually get a hold of as many books as I can, and then try and show you guys, see if I can do this. So I'm going to go grab a load of books, load of paper, and try making more books, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I'm flying back after going to a village, go figure. They have a load of books here, and look how many books I just got. Almost 2 stacks. Well, minus 5. From a village. I also found a dimlet off an enderman. I don't know the dimlets too well, so we're going to just get rid of that. Okay, so we have our books. We have our enchanting table. It's gold, I suppose, wouldn't be a bad idea. And basically, now we're going to make the most annoying bit. So what I'm going to do, because I'm lazy and I need experience, so this isn't going to work, is it? So let's get some experience. Yeah, that'll be enough. And obviously with this, I'm only going to make level 1 books. Or level, oh no, we can get level 5. Right, let's just power 1. Yay. I'm not going to waste experience then, I'm just going to... Okay, so what I'm going to do quickly off camera, because this is probably going to be boring, is I'm just going to have to basically make a load of really bad enchantments. I mean, look at all this really bad stuff. And of course, now there's a thunderstorm. So I'm going to make a load of enchanting books, and I shall be right back. Okay, so we're back. I made a load of enchanting books, made some bookshelves. Now he said, with anticipated eagerness, I think is probably the best way of putting it. Let's see if we can make any of this magical wood. So here's the recipe. If we do that, it doesn't work. Now, why doesn't it work? Because again, I'm derping up. Non-stackable items. I need gold. That's what I need. Ah, there we go. I'm going to put a whole stack in my inventory. Yeah, okay. Once again, forgetting that none of these will stack. It doesn't matter if it's the same one, it won't stack. So this is the recipe. There we go. I only get 1. Why do I only get 1? Because they're only 1. You know, power 1, wrecking 1. You know, it's only 1. So, oh yeah, bookshelf. How many of these do we need again? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Oh, I know I'm out of... Well, actually, you know what? That might... No, I don't think that's going to be enough, is it? If I type in Quarry again... Because we're going to need 2 of these cores. We're going to need 4 of these. So as you can see, we're 1 short again. So I'm going to go make a load of magical wood. I've shown you how to do that. And right, we'll be back in just a sec again. Okay, and we have returned once more. And I think I've just made, he says, enough for what we need. So if we go once more, this should make it, he said, in hope. If I do that, I say, oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I think now we can actually make it, and oh yeah, 1 ender quarry, brilliant. Okay, so we've got the ender quarry, and we got the markers, but you need to be prepared before you just go whacking a quarry down any old how. So for example, power. How are we going to power this thing? Because I'm going to a different dimension for this. So what I'm going to do is, if ender IO is this thing here, dimensional transceiver. Basically works like a tesseract. I mean, eventually we're going to use tesseracts, but this is good for now. That's why I have these 2 items. So we're going to need some fusion, electrical steel, and all this other good stuff. So let's see if we can make, if I type in ender IO once more, somewhat slightly prepared, you said. If I make, we're going to need 2 of the, what? It takes an octactic one. Okay, so let's make a load of these. Okay, we run out of stuff anyway, whatever. That was lucky. Okay, he said. Okay, so now we're going to need to make some of these. Have we got any coal dust? I'm starting to wonder. I can only make 3 of these. Why is that? Oh, goodness me. So we're going to need at least 1 more of these. And what are we short on? We're obviously short on gold because that would be helpful. So let's do this. Let's make a load of gold nuggets. Like a whole stack of them. You know, that's perfect. That's That'll do for now. So back into Ender.io. And that is not, that is not, we'll autocraft this at some point. So I don't know if we're going to need to autocraft this particular capacitor. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Do we, don't we? Okay, apparently I did actually need 2 more of them. Okay. Okay. That's fair enough. These things happen, So, well, at least this is going quicker than it once was, eh guys? At least I'm just at one station now, just whacking it all together. It's, okay, what am I missing for an octactic? Glowstone, are you actually kidding me? Oh, don't tell me I'm low on that. Don't tell me I've got to do a trip. But no, thank goodness for that. I may need to make some more vibrant alloy, though. That would be annoying. If I have to make vibrant alloy, that is going to be quite irritating. That stuff, yeah, it's just time consuming. That's all it is, really. So I can make 1. And let me guess, we don't have any vibrant alloy. Of course we don't have any vibrant alloy. Why? Because that would have been convenient. Okay, so let's quickly... Okay, energetic alloy and ender pearl. Well, I do believe we have both. So if I type in... Okay, so we definitely got enough of that. Let's get 4, 5, 6. 6 of them should be good. Now, have I got any... yeah, oh, thank goodness, I've got some of this left. Okay, so I don't need to... What am I doing? I don't need to cut the video here, at least. I don't like cutting the video at certain points, but sometimes it just has to be done. Because I don't want to show you guys everything, because, I mean, it can, though. Is it interesting? I mean, if you guys are finding it interesting, you know, to me, to show every last detail, including the wiring, leave a comment, and I'll do it. If I don't get any comments, I'll just assume that no one wants to see all the boring, fiddly stuff, and I'll do them, well, like this, at another time, and try and actually get prepared from now on. Okay, so, not having a good day with my computer today. Sorry about that cut-off again, guys. Should be fine now, should be fine. I think I've sorted it. And what I did is I made the dimensional transceivers. So, right, let's get these whacked down, shall we? And my inventory has got zombie flesh in. Do not ask me why, I do not know. Okay, so what we'll do is I've already configured this to go up. So if we just shift click, plop that on, the animations pop up, up there. And then what we do is you've got all these tabs. Now, don't worry about it too much. There's loads you can do from rails. I honestly don't know what this does, to be honest with you. And that's just a filter option of what goes through and so forth. Power and items. In this case, we want power. So let's call this, obviously name it, Quarry Power. And I'll give it the number 200, just in case. And we'll plus that, and we're going to immediately click on that, and that'll be sending power. And that's it. That's that setup. So, what we do now is we go to where we're going to put our Ender Quarry. Now, I was going to put it in the real world. You know, in the overworld, as it's called. Real world, haha. Then I thought, no. Mr. Mesley has set up a mining world for us a while back. And you can see that's what these 3 books in. You're thinking, okay, that's to the end. You've shown us that. You've been to the nether. That's also good. What is this 3rd book here? This is the mining world book. We're going to go straight there. Okay, and here's the mining world. So far, it's pretty much just me and Mesley that are here. Made a little thing here. I don't know why it sent us this deep, but it did. It's going to be night time, isn't it? Of course. It's not going to be helpful. As you can see, I already marked it, and we made a little base here. So it's all protected. Got some warding blocks here. Nothing can pass that. And rules to the world that people on the server follow. So let's get our quarry set up. Now, one of the rules is we have to be 200 blocks away, obviously from the safe zone. So we're going to go east or south. Where are we going? We're going south. Okay, let's go south. Yeah, I like that. We're going. No, we're not, because I think that's someone's quarry. Okay, we're not going here because there's someone's quarry. Now, the rules are with someone's quarry, we've got to stay away from their quarry. So that doesn't look like, you know, everyone probably just 200. Let's go east. As you can see, that'll be Mr. Mesley's little setup, maybe, possibly. Okay, so we'll go this way. Go east. Interesting little world he's made, nice and colourful and full of squares for some reason. I don't know why. Make sure we're 200 away, and okay, now we're good. Okay, so this is where we'll set up. Let's use this sphere on the ground as a marker, so to speak. And now this is where we mark out for the Ender Quarry, because this is where we're going to tell it where to go, basically. So what we'll do is we'll whack one, right there like that. And then what we'll do is, as I'm strange with this, I'm not going to count. I advise you guys to count how big you want it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna guess because I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna put it just in front of the tree, right there. Now, as you see the little animations coming up, that means that is now linked to that one over there. This should have it as well. He said. There we go. Now that tells you, congratulations, you've linked it up. Have a crooked. Okay, so now we need to go this way. So let's go. Yeah, how far did we go to that tree up there? Yeah, that's good. Let's have a big quarry. That's not anything small. Let's do it just in front of that flower there. Right there. Okay, there you go. Now that's linked up. Now the hard part, linking up the final bit. Try and stay on the same. How far I went out here, so let's put it there. Didn't think I'd be lucky first time round. Okay, so we'll go over here. Now how far? Oh yeah, we went much further out, didn't we? Okay, so let's go a bit more. Honestly, I recommend marking out properly, but this should work out. We said. Let's see, where's the other? Oh, we can just see it. We can just see it. It should be. Ah ha ha! There you go. And now they should all be pointing in each direction. Oh, I've gone too far. There you go. See, now that's doing that as well. This is basically just making sure everything's set up correctly. See, they're pointing both directions. And if we go over here. There you go. Now. Now. He said, in great hope, that this should work because I also forgot to make oh yeah, I just realised what I forgot to make. Let's run back to the base quickly. And in a flash, we're back to the base. Now, there is one thing I forgot to make that I personally like on this quarry, and it does not come under. It does not come under that. It comes under extra utilities. Okay, there we go. And if I can, it should do. I'm doing well already. Okay, we're just gonna type quarry. Okay, this is what we want. Now, to the ender quarry, you can set up upgrades. I want a world hole upgrade. This is what I want. And I'm going to need a trash can for it. Can't believe that. I mean, that's how it's pronounced, really. That's how block of quartz. Is there anywhere? Okay, wait till that. Okay, so what does this world hole upgrade do? Pretty much what it says, if I'm honest. Can I? Yes. It's just going to basically leave a hole in the world. Now, you're probably wondering, why on earth do you want to leave a hole in the world? What possible reason could you want that for? I need that, don't tell me I can. Oh, thanks, sweet mercy for that. Now, yeah, as I was saying, why would I want a hole in the world? Simple, so I know where I've been. Simple as that. That is as simple as it is. And for this particular mining world, we don't care what happens to this world. This world can be annihilated for all we care. This is just for digging purposes. There's nothing fancy here. Making dimensions can be quite difficult. I personally am rubbish at it. That's why Mr. Mesley set it up, because he's got a better idea of how to do it than I have. Because the problem is trying to make it stable, so that nothing blows up. Literally, explosions will happen, lightning bolts, meteors, all sorts of crazy stuff can happen. And I can never make it stable, so there you have it. Okay, now I don't know if you have to specifically set it up onto the corner of this, but I think I'm going to. Okay, we can always alter stuff as we want. So get your ender quarry, and it hopefully shouldn't start that power, and you put it on the corner. I'm hoping this is going to work. Get rid of this snow, it's pretty irritating. Okay, right-clicking it seems to turn it on, and it's establishing boundaries apparently. Found attached ender marker, so okay, it has to be attached to an ender marker. 0 blocks have been scanned. I'm going to, for now, assume that it's set up. As I say, it's been a while since I've actually played with this. Okay, so now what we're going to do? Well, we got to give it power. And we got to set that. And we got to set that. And we got to set that lot of stuff. There's just so much stuff. Okay, trash can. We're going to need... Where's my filter? There it is. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're not going to give it power straight away, because that would be bonkers. Now, I'm hoping I can put power on the back. Now, obviously, that's not receiving anything yet, and it's getting dark. Bad things will happen. And what I'm hoping to do is basically, if I put that there, and then if I put that there, and then if I put, that's not going to attach, is it? I don't think. No, it's not going to attach. No. Oh, yep, derp. I know how this works. He said. That goes on top of there, and then that goes hopefully there. He said. And then the filter obviously goes in the trash can, because you don't want everything going in there. Now I'm hoping as that's just attached to the side, it will interact with it. It's not though, is it? No. And that hasn't attached, I don't think. Okay, let's remove the trash can. And let's give it power. Let's just see what happens, shall we? Okay, so go to your power. Okay, so quarry power, I want you to receive power. So now, there you go, look, it's scanning blocks. That's a good thing at least. Mining, okay, apparently it's working. Okay, let's go see if we can find it. Ah! There it is. Aha! It's working. That is excellent. Now, the question is, where's all the stuff going? Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, let's turn this power off. Okay. No, stop. Okay, you don't want to do that. And oh, good lord, look at all this stuff I've got in here. That needs to change. So if I lob that on there, and if I put that on there, will that stop? Well, it stopped giving me all that, which is at least something, I suppose. Now let's give this the correct color code, so it sends it back to the base. There we go. All gone. Now with this, that's going to stop cobblestone, dirt, andesite, sand, granite, gravel, and diorite. I think it's pronounced. Apologies if I've got any of that wrong. We haven't really got anything set up back at base. So did I put gravel on that? I don't believe I put gravel on that. Oh no, okay, I did. Woo! Woo! Okay, now that, you obviously have to leave the markers in with this one. It has to know what it's doing. Okay, now he said, if I turn this back on, okay, I would like you to receive power again. Now that'll start scanning the blast to rescan all the, there you go, and it's doing something. Okay, now the only problem in this particular world is, well, many things really, is that, oh, look at that. Look at that. I wonder if we can actually show you it actually digging. It goes right down to bedrock. Ha! Is that a... It's those stupid things, that's hilarious. Those stupid new added... Ah, there we go. Ah, bye-bye, Mr. Block. Look how quick that is. That is surprisingly quick. Look how quick this is going. We've already just set this up. And this is without any other form of speed upgrades I might add, guys. This has no speed upgrades. Okay, I don't really care about those. Look at it go. That's a thing of beauty right there. That is wonderful. That's going in the right direction. Yeah, I'll get a bit disorientated there. Now, if I was going to dig this giant square up, everything's going to just go. And all the stuff that's been filtered is going to go in the bin, or the trash can. All the good stuff we want to keep is going to go in the ender chest. It's got power, as long as we keep it supplied. And with the world hole upgrade, it's going to leave a dirty great hole here. And now what we can do with this is we actually can't leave it because, once again, I have forgotten to put a chunk loader here. So we'll be back when I have a chunk loader. Okay, so can't remember if I showed you guys how to make a chunk loader. So this is how you make a chunk loader. Enchanting table, gold, ender pearl. Simple as that. Now what I do say is be careful how many of these you use. I've only got one, this will be my second one. If you're doing this in a single player world, you can put 60 down, it really doesn't matter. If you're on a multiplayer world, try and be a bit conservative, is that the right word, of how you use, basically don't scatter loads of them about, is what I'm trying to say here. Try and keep it to a minimum. I've got one, which is covering my entire base, and here, with this chunk loader, I'm going to keep it on the most minimum, so just the ender quarry itself is always chunk loaded. So obviously it still works whether I'm here or not, and it will constantly gather the goods. Seems I didn't need the impulse item ducts after all, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, be careful with these chunk loaders, guys. So I'm going to pop mine there, and radius 9 chunks, 1 chunk. Okay, we'll stick with 9 chunks. 9 chunks per laser. Yeah, okay. Okay, now there you go. That's it. That's a quarry. That is a quarry, guys. And it should, even with this, it should still go. And this is going to take a while. So it's not. That's funny. This is not the most efficient or the quickest mining because I haven't given this thing any upgrades at all. Absolutely none. But this is a good basic quarry setup. This will just help me out, and if I need to mine, I can always come here and mine if I so choose. And I believe that is about it. Okay, for once it seems I've actually done a short episode for you guys, so I thought I will show you a gadget this time as the end of the episode, just as a treat for you guys. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to go to that, I'm going to melt some ender pearls into some dust, if it will work. Oh right, go to furnace mode, it would probably work better. Because I feel like making something nice. I defeated a wither, got some more goodies, got another division sigil, but never stars what I'm after. because that's definitely more than what I wanted. I am basically going to show you guys how to make a portal gun. I feel like being nice, and I think you guys have deserved it for suffering my long episodes. So, this is how you make one. I'm going to make it right now. Have I got enough of everything? But I'm not just going to do that. I'm going to make myself a stand to go with it, because I'm posh. Simple as that. And, right. Portal gun. Now, Portal is probably one of the most popular games in the existence of mankind, and for damn good reason. Right, how do you use it? Right click. Oh, I fired the yellow one. Left click. Fired the blue one. And, well, you walk through it. It's as simple as that. That's it. Press R. Removes them. There is a funny little feature though, and I have to show you this because me and an old friend of mine had a good laugh at this when we figured this out. It's just ridiculous. What you can do is if you press the G key, I'll show you and demonstrate this better block. If you press G, you can pick it up. And you can move it about. And you can run with it, and you can fly with it. Pressing G drops the block. However, hello Mr. Sheepy. Gotcha. Yes, you can move sheep in the world. It doesn't work on players. I did try this. Oh, what am I doing? That's not the button I wanted. What you can do is you can also throw these. So if I go 1, and I go over 2, and I go, and it was the biggest fail in the history of mankind. Okay, I can't quite get it all the time. There's like a little sweet spot you can get. Yeah, come back here. Yeah. Come back here. I'm not done with you. Okay, so let's try this again. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, come on! Yeah. Come here. Come. Oh, you think you can come here? 1. Yeah, I'm really not doing well at this, am I, guys? Okay, this will be my last vain attempt at this, just to try to show you guys. And I've killed it. I am an evil person. Okay, so you can fix stuff around and try and throw sheep and be it right. But this works quite far away. So if I was to, for example, if I was to shoot that, aim for that wall. Okay, so that's one setup. And if I was to fly over here, quite far away, and we'll do it on here. We'll just do it here, 'cause that's fine. And we'll just put that there. Look how far this thing reaches. It's beautiful. And then R to turn it off. You can have some immense fun with this, seriously. The amount of fun. I've just realized, oh, people put, we're going to put made it blue. Oh, sad. I'll fix that. Nope. And then you should probably keep this on you, but I kind of like having this portal pedestal gun. I don't know. I think it looks quite funky. If I can find, where do I want to put it? You know, we're going to put it there. Oh, look at that. How funky is that? And then you just, there you go. That's it. There you have it. There is a gadget for you guys as a reward for suffering with me. We will do more with the portal gun because it does have some rather handy features. It's quite easy to make, and that is the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please press like if you've liked this episode, or leave a comment. I do enjoy comments, and I will see you on the next episode.